Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan and this is my road to Megabase. We, in the last episode, tried to make a tileable red circuit array with room for beacons, and I see right now that if I spread out the substations a bit more, let's, not there, probably here, let's try that. Looks good and hopefully works. Then it will be tileable without needing the extra 2 on the top from the next tile. So I'm going to implement this, and it's always weird to do that when I have already copied the blueprint up, but I think robots are going to fix it for us. That's it. Belt, 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 and you are going here, like so. Is that aligned? Yes. And let's look at the map with the power things. It can look quite good actually. So let's get a destruction planner, deconstruction planner, I guess that's called, and remove, actually let's remove this full thing, the belt and the power stations, like so, and then we do a copy of the whole array, and that's here. Let's try this. I think it should be great and still very tileable. And these do look like they're somewhat close still. Because I moved this up, it would be possibly at least look better if it was in the middle, but everything is covered. A lot of it twice, so that's a better solution to that. Okay, that was the cleanup for now, and the array itself seems to be working, so nothing else I need to do with that right now. Let's quickly look at the radar is down here, so now we can replace, remove, and do another one, and I'm going to line it up like this because I want to see what it looks like when it's done. I guess we already know it's going to look like almost a Swiss flag with a flourish in the corner, but it will be nice to see anyway, even if we already know. Now this one will be placed, so let's get this here and here. Sure, we remove it anyway later to keep tiling it out, and just want to try to keep the production going for both the solar panels. Where's the solar panels? Up here. Yeah, and the other one. So as long as the chest isn't filling, that's fine. Research. I'm going to do the robot speed because robots are used for we can do the, let's not get distracted now. But I guess in this episode I'm going to set up beacons for construction. Oh, they're so expensive. This is going to be such a drain on everything. A drain on our non-existing red circuits. That's going to hurt. So, let's see if we have some speed modules now. Speed 3 actually. So I guess the speed modules in these, that's completely pointless. There's not enough material to use it anyway. And should be a deconstruction planner somewhere that does just picked out the, oh well, Okay, speed modules. Let's plop them in. I'm going to keep some of the red ones because I want to handcraft a couple of beacons, I think. Even though handcrafting is bad and all that. Now, let's see. Where do we have... we need red circuits, green circuits, copper and steel. Red, green, copper and steel. And that's here. Actually, that was very easy because we have everything covered there. As once we get a couple of beacons, it will be quite fast, I believe. Don't need many beacons to speed up this immensely. And then, as once the red ones are going, the productivity modules will make them cheaper to make as well. So everything is going to kind of escalate itself quite nicely, and there won't be issues with that. Let's see. I almost want to put it there to feed from the chests. I think, oh, I don't need you here. I wanted to move the storage chests. Where are you going? I wanted to move all of the storage chests up to the storage area where I put quite a few. Aha, there. And yeah, because it's a lot easier to set up recycling if I can see what we want to recycle, even though it's further for the poor robots to travel. This is a good spot. I like this spot. And red. And let's see, that's the wrong button. Copy, paste. Beacon power, and it's wrong because it's not actually copper that's needed, it's the copper cables, so we need to remove that. Let's then do it here. This feels wrong as well. Jeez. You make copper cables, so if this one is moved, actually, that's going to sort itself out very nicely. Okay, so let's do the cut and paste of this machine to this location. I believe will be fine. Red in. And I guess I have no idea where they placed all of these, but probably, you know, all the way down to the machine I set up for it. That's fine. This is good. This is nice. I like using these on, you know, both sides because it takes less space, and I guess that's why some people really like to use a finished mall. And at some point I might build one as well, but I don't really like to play the game where at the start of the game I plop down a blueprint and then I just go around placing all the items at the correct location in the blueprint. I like the way every factory ends up being a kind of different factory, because if you build everything by hand, you don't build it the same way. So 50 beacons, probably need more than that, so let's go with 100 for now. It's going to take around 7 years to get these, but we have the time now. Let's see. That's beacons. I'm also going to request the speed beacons now. All of them. And I'm going to request the beacons themselves. 10 of them should be fine. That's one stack, so that's fine. Don't need this. Actually, I can auto trash turrets. Like so. That will trash everything that's above a 50, so keep one stack. I'm going to do the same with walls. And I'm going to auto trash all of the solar panels and all of the accumulators as well. How are we doing on that? I'm going to remove this one because this probably triggers people. Some people. And it's done. So we can place another one. So that's the construction plan. This blueprint for the solar array, like so, and then like, oh, big rock isn't, okay, productivity module 3, that's nice. What do we need now? Shooting speed? Don't really feel like we need it right now. Maybe I should make the power armor, because I can... No, not getting to the efficiency modules just yet, because productivity is more... it's needed like right now. So let's quickly, because I'm afraid of messing up, I'm going to check that all of these are actually making stuff. And they are. I feel like this isn't making enough. But there's nothing we can do about that right now, I guess. Now, another thing that it might be more efficient than the beaconing things I'm building right now might be getting to the next level of assembler. And I recognize that, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Getting the assembler 3, and I think I might have already done the research. Yes, so that's assembling machine 2 and speed modules, and that means we need a whole lot of speed modules. But I guess let's look at this. We have a steady stream of things here, and we have this. We also have this, but that's quite useless. So I'm considering removing this chest, but then we can't recycle anymore. So maybe I set up recycling and then remove it. And yeah, this will be quite nice, because while the modules are being built, we can, and beacons are being built, we improve immensely, because crafting speed goes from 0.75 to 1.25. That's a 2/3 increase, like 67%. So that's nice. Okay, so let's set up the recycling. I almost considered building the tier 3 here, and then I can, but then I need to drag another belt of stuff, so I'm going to do it here instead. Now, can you get your gears from a different place? I think you can. We can make it very spaghetti and pull it off here. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, in advance, to the people who really don't appreciate this, I'm very sorry. There we go, and you can go away. This can be a tunnel, and this can be machine. Yeah, the reason I want to do it like this is because this place, I don't want to have to manipulate the all of the things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this because we don't need assembler 1 anymore. And I'm going to do a requester chest here. And that one is going to request all of the assembler ones in the world. So every time, oh, it's getting deliveries. Okay. So every time I recycle, it's ending up there, and then it's used to create more machines. And fast inserter because this one is slow, and then there is some sort of priority there. So let's see. I might be moving the modules by bots. Let's have a tiny think. Because the thing is, these need many. They need 4, and it takes 15 seconds to create one with one machine. So if I make 4 machines, I think that should be fine actually. 4 machines. So I'm going to do this bot based, and I'm just going to do it like here. So that's a provider and a requester. In, out, copy. And speed module 1, 1. That's the requester. Copy the filter there. And double it up to, yeah. Not doubling because 20 is fine. And adding a power pole. Don't need the power pole in the blueprint, so that's fine. Now, I guess these, we need to make sure they request from buffer chests as well. And there we go. Now this one also need a requester chest. That goes there. And a provider. And that's going to be 120, sure. Let's leave a buffer of 20 there as well. And then we probably don't need that many of tier 1 modules, so if it's less than, let's go with 20 actually. Less than 20 in the logistic system. Then these are on, because that means if this box fills with oh geez, this box fills with 20, they will stop producing as well. 8, I won't want an 8, I want 1 stack, like so. Okay. And we have a couple being made. Something is wrong here. No, nothing is wrong, it's just slow. And I guess this is the part where, you know, everything you do speeds up everything else, and then it escalates and suddenly everything is working just fine. So while this is making machines, where's the machine? Oh, okay. Copy paste like this. Now it's a lot faster. And something is going on somewhere. Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice, actually. It's good that we don't have enough. Because it means we are producing as many as we can. And so. Nice. Assembler 3. This is very nice. It's enjoyable. Now, speed module 3, I'm requesting them. So I guess we can speed up this. it goes so fast now. They require so much more power. I want to make sure this is protected because now this place is quite valuable. But I think it is. It's far inside the base. And I guess this is going to put such a strain on red circuits as well. Now we have beacons. And we have so much stuff. Okay, this is, you know, let this buffer and it will be fine. So we'll do something else in between. Let's make modules. I'm going to need the productivity module 3s as well. That's going to help so much. It's 40% more because the assembler 3, which I'm going to request now. Aha, 50, sure. Assembler 3 have room for 4 mods, so that's 40% with the best ones. So let's do a copy here. How much of this do we need? All of it? No. Don't need you and don't need you. And then I put it, let's see. I'm just putting it above. Like so. And I'm cutting this because I want to fix the recipes before they get incoming product, so it doesn't mess it up. And that's the productivity module there. Substation there. Productivity 2 there, and you are productivity 2 as well. Copy, paste, and productivity 3. And so far I haven't limited productivity, the number 3 modules. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do if there's less than 50 in the logistic systems. And I'm probably going to nudge up this later, but it's nice that you don't have one thing that overbuilds everything. And then connect. And as we see, no reds, so we won't get any of these anyway right now. Okay, maybe I should help it out a bit. Like so. And speed modules, where are you? We have none of them. We have 2 of them because lack of reds. So I'm going to speed up the reds with beacons now, and that's where the priority is. I think someone mentioned that, well, I've heard someone mention, let's go with that expression instead, mention that oh, completely brain froze for a bit there. Let's see, this one makes everything, so you go there. And speed is plus 50% already for a lot of them. Okay. Yeah, someone mentioned that it's better to use tier 2 modules, you know, in a transition phase, and I get that. That's probably the better way of doing this. But because eventually I want the tier 3 ones, I'm trying not to do too much temporary stuff. Let's see, productivity like so, and speed module can go there. because inserting and picking up modules from assemblers, that's a bit of a pain actually in this game. Not that it matters too much, and you don't do it that often, but it's nice to do some stuff that you set and then don't do anything with. Now, I guess these drain a lot of power without really doing anything. Let's look at the beacons now. Yeah, they do. They use so much power, the beacons. So I guess this is not the optimal way of doing this. But oh well. And where is... Oh, there's one. One being delivered. Ah, that was the one we had. Okay. And let's put that on the bar. Don't need these anymore. So just putting it there so I can see the count. And oh, already at 50 machines. Now this is good, because this can be done with an upgrade planner actually. So let's make an upgrade planner for this. That's you. I need to put it in the inventory. And upgrade plan tier 2 to tier 3 there. And I guess it won't use the ones from inventory with this, but I'm going to remove this for a second and I'm going to trash them, because then it will be done. Nice. This is like twice the speed now, so we're going to have so many of them, and when productivity gets running, when everything of this gets running, everything will be much better. Now it looks like it can't get rid of them fast enough. Maybe this is one of the first places we need stack inserters, and apparently I don't have any. Oh, and I'm not going to handcraft them. I don't remember if they were crafted somewhere, but I hope they were. Probably not, because I have a tendency to not use them for a very long time, and apparently that point is reached now. Okay, so let's set up stack inserters, and I guess filter stack inserters as well. And I should probably look at the numbers, because but I'm going to do that after I put in the productivity, because the productivity will slow them down and these will speed them up, and everything will be fun and crazy. So I'm not going to do all the numbers of everything in my head, because later on I can just look at them and see. But no matter what we do, later on it's going to be a good thing to get. It's going to be a good thing to have filter inserters accessible. So let's look at this. Might do something with the bots here. Gear, red and green. And next in the chain use green. Okay, gear, red and green. I think the easy way is to just request it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing the lazy way, and I'm sorry if that's, you know, not approved. So, gear. As you can be removed. And the requester chest. Let's see. Provider chest, 2 different products, and a requester chest in the middle. This is fine. I just want to get this done because I want to get building, and request not that many greens. Let's slow down the buffer there a little bit. Don't need to go crazy on this because yeah, and slow down on you as well. 30, sure. Now filters go here and the other one go there, and then at least you need gears, I think. Yeah. And so are we out of stuff? Yeah, we're out of stuff. So this is going to take a while, but that's fine. And power, okay. So this is when this gets red. Let's see. This one has red. Oh, request from buffer chests. That thing. Boop. Okay. There we go. Because this one has red ones as well. Some of them. A lot of them. Oh, it's great. It's brilliant. Okay. Good, good. And all of these are working. This is building up quite fine. These ones does not need to be fast machines right now. It doesn't have to be fast at all. And then let's see, you only work if stack inserters are above, say, 50. And then you only work if it's below 70. And you only work if filters are below 50 in the box. 50, 50, 50. I might turn this up later, but for now, it's fine. And then I can just, I don't really need to do this manually. I can use the upgrade planner for that. I'm going to run over and see, because we can power up 2 more beacons now. And I guess at some point, plastic needs more as well. Yeah, definitely. It's nice though, getting to this spot where you know, everything, the input materials have to be fixed, because that's one of those things that's, you know, fixable quite easily. Let's see the speed on this one. Nice. Let's see what's going on up here. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. Why? Oh, because we now have a massive drain on the red ones over here as well. That's going to stop a bit when this gets to 50. I'm also going to slow down over there. I'm going to steal the modules and put it into the red makers just for convenience. Now I'm at a spot in the game where I find it a bit hard to build, so there's a lot of just fixing stuff going on, and that's, I know a lot of this is stuff that will fix itself on its own at some point. But I think let's see, yeah, I have 50. Okay, so that's fine. I can trash these 2, and then we can place these into the beacons. So it's one of those things where it's going to be a massive, massive time and money and material sink for a while now. But when it's fixed, it's going to be well fixed, I think. And then we do it like this. I hope the power can keep up for now. It can. And this can keep up as well. So let's get this part now. Now that looks quite cool. Almost like a hospital sign. And I guess it is making the planet more healthy. So it's a hospital for... Oh, never mind that. Sorry, I said that. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Now, science. We need to do science. And I kind of want this. So at some point that's going to be prioritized. But for now, definitely red circuits and the stuff like that. And to do that, starting the chain now, need more plastic. Let's make more plastic. Then we probably need more petroleum and maybe not. Maybe just the upgrade planner is what we need. Because they aren't really producing everything. Let's make sure there's like no belt weaving going on. That I mess up now. No, what are you doing? Oh, belt weaving. Okay, cancel. Cancel. And cancelling worked. Nice. Let's see if that's enough. It should help at least, but it's not enough, I think. But we can also beacon and sort this as well. Because right now it's limited by plastic. And I think that is such a good sign. And these two needs to go up because this... Oh, and that was the thing with the stack inserters as well. 6. Yeah, it can. You don't keep up right now. Okay. So then let's use this one. Inserters, blues into stack. I can remove this part. So here and here and here. That's 4 of them. That's good. These 4 and these 4. I also didn't, I don't think I did at least, put the blueprint into... Yeah, I did. Okay. So I need to upgrade the blueprint as well. And let's see if you work now. It just looks like it's getting capped though. But this one, no, it's not running. Okay. So I guess this one can't get rid of it fast enough, and that's quite major. If that's going to be a big limitation here. So I have to look into that, but I think it might be better when we get productivity. No, it might not, because that's on this side, less product in, but more product out. Maybe it's fixed when we get to blue belts. I think that might be something that would be nice to look into. And that will also blow up our axis of iron, because that is going to eat everything, which is also fun. Now let's see, just quickly looking at petroleum. Petroleum is going down. So this is one of those chains where I need to beacon everything. But that's fine. Oh, we have one. Hooray! We have we have a beacon. That's good. And we have more speed modules. Okay. So this is going to be a big process, and it's going to take a while. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build stuff that gives us stuff, basically. I'm going to expand the smelting and probably outposting. We have some of the rails being made. So I think that's a good thing to do, because we do need more influx of materials anyway. So that's going to be a thing. Other than that, we are doing great on science now. I think it has everything. Yeah, we're a bit low, I see, on the purple science, but other than that, that's fine. And the purple science is low because of red chips, most likely. Yeah, because of red chips. And the red chips, as once we get to a spot with more modules, that's going to fix itself, I believe. Or, you know, I'm going to fix it when we get to that point. But I need to look into this, and I think that's doable with more research, but I'm not completely sure. But I'm going to look into that in the next episode, most likely, as well as I'm going to blow up our iron by turning this thing on. And that will be fun. That one also needs red chips, of course, so that's going to put a strain on that as well. That's for tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.